Snakes? I mean, like, snakes. Let's go play with snakes. I mean, let's go chase the devil down and let's shake his hand. Let's play with him. Let's grab him with some tongs. That's just not me, man. No.
Hosts Perry Faulkner and Art Gilson are being joined by the good friend Ron Rice to head to southern Oklahoma to hunt velvet tails. When we were young and growing up in the outdoors, we weren't dreaming about trophy racks and record books. Man, we were just dreaming about adventures.
Real bad. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes. Girl on my shoulder, heart full of blues. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. Starting to calm down with the morning light. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt. Down in the dirt.
Red Dirt Roots is brought to you by H&H Shooting Sports, Lucky Lure Tackle, Crispin Grass-Fed Beef, Cook, Feed, and Outdoor, Caney River Calls, Red Dirt Boys Landscaping, Red Dirt Roots, where it's all about the adventure.
There's the most popular bait around, the Whopper Plopper. We've got the Whopper Ploppers in the 90 series and the 130. We've got a lot of colors. This has been very, very popular. It's won a lot of money on the bass tournament trails here the last couple, 3 years. The little 90 here is a very popular, very good bait for throwing when it's not a lot of wind. And then you got the bigger, the 130 has been very popular for catching big fish. They will hit these things hard. Now we've just come out with another one. They now have the 110. A lot of guys think that 130 is too big, so then now we have the 110 size. It's just a little bit smaller. These things, you better hold on. You better be ready, because when the fish hit these things, they hit them hard.
So guys, here we're at Cook, Feed, and Outdoor. Usually we're coming here to get deer corn. But when your wife has a horse, you end up getting horse feed, and that's what I got to do today. Horse feed and bedding here at Cook, Feed, and Outdoor. Springtime in Oklahoma. Most Oklahomans are thinking about turkey hunting, but some of the guys from Red Dirt Roots, spring is their favorite season, because it's rattlesnake time. Now, if you're going to go snake hunting, there's going to be a few things you're going to want to have with you. First of all, a good pair of snake boots. Doesn't hurt to have some snake chaps too. Then you're also going to want to have a good set of snake tongs or a snake hook. Now, they say you don't need this anymore, but I like to have it in the car just in case. And then one of the last things you're going to want to have, possibly one of the most important things, is this. The address and phone number to the closest hospital that carries antivenom. Well, now that we've got all of our gear, all we need is for it to warm up enough for for the snakes to come out. This year in Oklahoma, spring was extremely cold. It didn't get warm enough for the snakes to come out till almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now this time of year, you never know where the snakes are going to be. They may be in the rocks, or they may be laying out in the grass around the den.
Remember last year when I sent you the video with the 2 snakes breeding? They're right there. There's a small one you can see easy, and then there's about that much of a big one that you can just see his body. But I don't know how we're going to get him, but I'll show you right
There's another one.
Grab it. It's backing out this way. There's a bunch of them there, actually.
I see a head.
Okay, here's another one.
You ready? Jimmy, go grab that box real quick. The other one ain't moving. He's still there. Yeah, I see him. I got him right from here. Let me throw this one in. You just keep. He's gone. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus, dude, there's a bunch of them. There you go, I got it. Caught that man. There was 4 of them.
I got this tongue's not getting enough on him.
Pulling that line down. Hey, switch up. Oh, I ain't gonna get you.
Switch up. Swinging around there. I'm trying to back up.
God forbid.
Hey.
There was 4 or 5 snakes in there just then, and they dropped back down. See, they're just now coming out. You can see him, he ain't shed. He's got a little bit to him. He's a little bit cranky right now. I grabbed him and I grabbed the darn rock. But that other one, look at him, he is not happy. Yeah, Ron, there was 4 or 5 snakes there. Well, I was grabbing a different one while he was trying to get by.
Now, as you can tell, these snakes warmed up real quick once they got out of the den. And they're ready to move pretty fast. So when we're filming them, we've got to be really careful. Even though somebody may have control of them, it doesn't take very long for them to get out of control, or they don't need much space to turn around and strike you real quick.
Had Ron on one side, me on this side, Jimmy peeking there, and they're bailing back down. That's a pretty nice den right there. We thought there was only 2 snakes right off the bat, or I thought there was only a couple snakes, and then as they're moving, you could tell there was more. Ron got one on that side over there. We happened to pull a couple out, and my poor cameraman just had a fit. He almost fell on his. All right, let's go bag this other one.
Probably going to be hard one. You get this one there. Yeah, bring it this way.
Just be careful in case it slides out right there.
I'm watching. I got snake boots on, so.
Let me see if I can go through this hole right here.
I mean, if you get him, just kill him because the only thing sticking out, his whole
his
body's in there, just his head is sticking out right there. I think if we go around and look for some more snakes and come back, I think we'll be okay. Let's go down in where them other ones are. And you didn't know more up in there? Is that coach whip still there or no? Yeah, Perry, they literally were just coming out. When I come up, a little one was coming through there. We didn't get him. He was small, too.
So that's just now warming up enough to.
This is warming up for the winter. I don't want to disturb him too much, but he's big. That body looks big. See the rock? The high rock, and then see underneath where the stick's going, you see his body laying right there. That's a nice snake. Big one too, man. All right, I gotta get in there and get fat snake. That's a nice snake, man. Look at it. Woo. Cameraman bound. He's not as long as I thought. He's fat, though. I could just see the body now.
Hey everybody, Justin with H&H Shooting Sports. We're less than 100 days before opening day, and now is the time if you're thinking about getting a new bow to get in here and get it done. We can offer same-day service or very minimal wait time if you get in now. The closer we get to Stress-Timber on October 1st, the longer you're going to have to wait. So come on in today.
Be sure and mark your calendar for H&H Shooting Sports Summer Firearms and Archery Expo, July 19th, 20th, and 21st. Come out, meet all the factory reps, and come out and talk fishing and hunting with the guys from Red Dirt Roots Outdoors TV. We'll see you there.
Do you know where your beef comes from? Well, with Crispin grass-fed beef, you know exactly where it comes from. The Crispin family has been raising beef in the Thomas area since 1897. Crispin grass-fed beef is grass-fed and grass-finished, making it leaner, healthier, and even lower in calories than grain-fed beef. The Crispin family is at the OKC Public Farmers Market every Saturday 9 till 2. Check out their website or Facebook for more information. Crispin grass-fed beef, healthy, tender, and great tasting. Know where your beef comes from.
Things I would rather do than be near snakes, see snakes, hear about snakes. Things I would rather do. I would rather listen to a Sam Hunt song on repeat. I'd rather take a solid hard kick to the manhood by no one other than Mia Hamm. I'd even rather watch my best friend dry fire my bow 3 to 6 times just for fun. I'd rather watch an OU football game.
So usually we catch rattlesnakes right underneath that piece. This was a first, but I could see him from 15 yards away. He was laying right there on that shelf. He was glowing big time. This is where me and Ron have caught some big coach whips, 6 foot plus coach whips in here. I don't understand. I realize they're eating the rattlesnakes. That's why we're not finding little ones. Everything we're finding is 3 foot plus, And we got them mating right there, so there has to be little ones somewhere. Them coach whips, I mean, they might be big, but they're not big around. They're not eating that snake I just caught there, no way. Not gonna just be that one in that den there. There's one right there. Look at his damn tail sticking out.
Is there one?
Oh shit, yeah, laying right onside that rock.
Oh yes, I see him right there.
This ain't holding good. Watch out, cameraman.
He's not as little as I thought he was. Now this is where it gets a little dangerous. The snakes are starting to come out of the dens. And as you're looking around, there may not be a snake there when you first kneel down to start looking under some rocks. But you never know when a snake's going to crawl out from a rock beside you and appear right by your leg.
I had that one, and then he went back under there.
Oh, there he is again.
And push in. No, no, no. Down that bottom. Is there a hole?
No, it's filled full of dirt.
Okay. It's quite humorous. These snakes are under there stacked, and I can feel them, but I can't get them out. As soon as I grab them, they go nuts, and then they're breaking through, going through this little tiny hole, and then there's a big hole there. That must be their main den right there. You know what I mean? Because if not, they'd already been gone. There's no way they're underneath this rock. They're just in that rat's nest. Too much garbage there. Yeah, he's found another hole to get out of. I didn't want to hurt that one. I had that one by just about a couple inches below his rattle. You see, that's where they were coming right there. And then they dropped down. There's a big hole here. There's no getting them there. They're gone. What did we catch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 snakes. We seen 6, 7,
Why
8,
don't you reach in and call them?
9 snakes.
Call them by size.
Jimmy's gonna do that. After he picks my cameraman up from falling down. But I figured if I just tilt this right towards my cameraman, it would be okay.
Tilt him on down. It's all right. It's when you got him up in the air swinging them that makes me nervous. He picks them up like that and he's frailing around and he's swinging them towards you. He says, no, they're okay. I'm like, yeah, no, they're not okay.
Yeah, here comes a couple. Nope, they're going back.
They're going, okay, this is our den now.
Look at that one there. That's a fat snake. They ain't gonna want to come out of there, guys. No. We're gonna have to come out, boys. 15 minutes. I'll just put this in the top.
If you just tip it like that, maybe go.
No, they'll go right back in. There you go. Keep going. They're coming out though now. Yeah, snakes on the ground.
Be careful.
Yeah, that guy's not happy.
Got a bunch of heads coming out. Keep them coming out. There you go.
Jimmy, the only problem is you and I are standing between the snakes and the rocks. I just thought about that.
You ought to move over here. Let them go back.
Move that way and let them go through the den.
Come in.
Yeah.
They're all back in here.
Make sure he don't come back this way.
Now we get asked all the time what we do with these snakes. Most of the time we let them all go. This is an area where the landowner doesn't mind them. Timber rattlers usually don't bother anything. And it's a remote area, so it's not really a danger to anybody. But on this trip, Ron's son Jimmy wants some rattlesnake meat, so we can let them all go but one. They're going to pick out one that'll be dinner.
Big one or that short one?
I'll do that one right there.
Look at that one
Chili
off the
good.
rock, man. Look at that. That's a rock. That's cool. This one here just shut out, man. Look how clean he is.
Yeah, that was a nice looking.
Pretty snake.
Put him up on that shotgun and get a picture of him. Hold it, let me get him away. He looks very happy. Watch
There's plenty of fish in the sea or fish in the water. Go crappie fishing or something, noodling, something. Snakes? No.
Set that up. Well, that was quite fun there. That was some nice snakes. That's weird. We're at the last, what is today, 27th? Already?
28.
28? 28.
Yeah.
Almost the end of the month. And we're just now getting them to have 5 or 6 clumped together. Weather's been bizarre. You know, it's finally green. It's been hard turkey hunting out here this year. Now we got some green bottom. That was fun though. Them snakes are just coming out. So we ain't even hit the good den yet. So that'll be nice. We'll get over there and tear in that. Here you go, muff with some more snakes, Ron.
Lucky Lure Tackle, Oklahoma's premier supplier of quality fishing equipment and tackle. Whether you're a beginning fisherman or a tournament pro, Lucky Lure Tackle has the equipment and expertise to help you catch more fish. Lucky Lure's knowledgeable and friendly staff can help you find the equipment you need with aisles and aisles of quality fishing equipment and tackle, all at great prices. They can even re-spool your reels and recycle your old fishing line. Lucky Lure Tackle, the corner of Britton and May in Oklahoma City, or check them out on the web at lltackle.com. Do you know where your beef comes from? Well, with Crispin grass-fed beef, you know exactly where it comes from. The Crispin family has been raising beef in the Thomas area since 1897. Crispin grass-fed beef is grass-fed and grass-finished, making it leaner, healthier, and even lower in calories than grain-fed beef. The Crispin family is at the OKC Public Farmers Market every Saturday 9 till 2. Check out their website or Facebook for more information. Crispin grass-fed beef, healthy, tender, and great tasting. Know where your beef comes from.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, H&H Shooting Sports, Cook, Feed, and Outdoor, Lucky Lure Tackle, Crispin Grass-Fed Beef, and our equipment supplier, Hero Outdoor Products.
I say yes, sir, I say yes, ma'am, and I'm proud to be who I am.